We've all heard of the phrase WhatsApp famous, which refers to photos and videos that spread like wildfire on the mobile app. But more than just WhatsApp, nude photos can be posted on social media, sent via email, or posted on websites either with or without the user's permission.
In those types of situations, the facts and circumstances that are revealed through an investigation will be evaluated
And depending on what the evidence reveals, prosecuted. Several federal laws cover the unwilling dissemination of nude or sexually explicit photos or videos, including cyberstalking, extortion, and electronic harassment laws. A victim's reputation is also protected under federal law via interstate communications, and it is also illegal to disseminate photos or videos that have been intercepted. Here are some precedents.
In 2014, in the First Circuit, there was a case involving a defendant who had broken up with his girlfriend, and he had began what we call a course of stalking and harassment for at least 4 years.
The defendant took photos of her in lingerie and posted them in the casual encounters section of Craigslist. An investigation revealed she did not consent to the postings.
This defendant was charged with cyberstalking and identity theft under federal law, where the defendant was alleged to have intended to injure, harass, and cause substantial emotional distress to his then girlfriends. Another example, which occurred in another circuit, in the Eighth Circuit, was a defendant who had created a website with links to images of his ex-wife in the nude or where they were engaging in sex acts at the time.
The photos were sent to her work, her boss, and even her relatives.
So this defendant was found to have engaged in criminal conduct, and that he had carried out the defendant's or his extortionate threats to harass and humiliate his ex-wife if she terminated their sexual relationship.
In this case, the crime constituted communications, which was integral to the criminal conduct he committed.
In 2014, there was also another case involving a defendant who was sentenced for what has been termed as sextortion. And here we had a defendant who used malware and other tools to hide his identity and he took nude photos or videos of victims through remote operation of their webcams.
He would then threaten to post the photos unless the victims sent him more photos. He was sentenced to 18 months in federal prison. While some of these crimes may be punishable by law, images and videos posted online are there forever.
Do we know and trust who we're dealing with? Or what is being shared or downloaded, okay? How will we feel if the information ends up somewhere that it was not intended for, right? Do we know where it's being posted? Do we know where it's being disseminated? We have to understand that anything that we do online can have what we call real-world consequences, right? And that even though a person, adult or child or youth or young adult may think that they're just sending an image or a video to one person, on the internet there might be a much bigger audience that ultimately ends up receiving it because it keeps getting sent to others.
She encourages victims who are unsure of whether a cybercrime was committed to report it to authorities right away so an investigation can ensue. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonah Charfris.